Alright boys and girls, get your seatbelts on, get your popcorns, get your snacks ready because we're gonna be watching very interesting video tonight. It's called Simple Trespass Incident Takes a Horrifying Turn. Let's see what's that horrifying turn. Oh my.
Get the vehicle now!
Oh, he's trying to leave. Freddy.
I told you to stop!
He shot him.
Call the authorities now!
I think I just witnessed a killing at Lowe's.
Lowe's.
This chaotic scene erupted mere
Golly.
moments after Freddie Nelson and his wife Carrie arrived at the Delta Park Lowe's in Portland, Oregon.
Alright,
what may
a
have
couple
started as an
arriving.
explosive argument rapidly escalated, turning deadly in the blink of an eye.
Oh.
The security guard just shot my husband!
About 7 months before this appalling incident took place in September 2020, 49-year-old Freddie Nelson,
2020.
a home renovator and woodworker, was stopped by 2 security guards after he'd loaded up his truck with wooden pallets taken from behind Lowe's. The guards worked for the Cornerstone Security Group, which provided armed security and was hired only to patrol the parking lots of Delta Park. While it's
Okay,
unclear
yeah,
what
I have
happened
seen
prior
them
to the security guards'
like
body
that.
cam footage being turned on,
Even
Freddie
Walmart
can be
and stuff
seen
like that.
trying to leave.
You're sitting there shaking. You're looking for a fight, man.
Whatever.
I can already tell that the adrenaline's pumping through you. You're ready. You're balling up your fists. I get it. I see it.
I'm balling up my
You
fist,
want
holding
me.
my keys.
You want to fight.
You just.
So you know what? I'm
And so
telling
you're
you,
trying to
I'm warning you
agitate it,
right now.
And you're
Don't
trying to
fight,
agitate it. You're trying to agitate it,
because
right?
I'm going to take you down.
You're trying to agitate
Do you
it, right?
understand me?
Huh?
Do you
Right?
understand me?
You're trying to agitate it, right?
Okay, at this
Answer
point,
my question. Do you
do
understand
you
me?
understand what he's saying?
I do.
Okay.
Good.
So are we done here?
Get
Are
in-
we done?
We are done. Get in your vehicle, leave Delta Park.
Okay.
Hey, look, I'm getting in my vehicle. So you don't need to tell me to.
You're talking to me.
Okay.
Get in your vehicle.
Leave,
Don't be
dude.
giving orders.
Get in your vehicle.
Vehicle now.
I gotta go to work anyway.
That's
Go
what I
ahead.
thought.
Go to work.
Okay.
Kirby Avenue. And stay on this side when you come back.
Whatever. Can you please move so you're not blocking the road, a public road?
One of the guards parked the red vehicle you can see in the footage, and it blocked Freddie's ability to leave.
You want to keep going, bro?
I'll get out.
You.
Yeah, Mike.
I'm not
Step back.
dealing with jail.
Okay.
You understand?
Can you
Step
just
back.
Just because you're mad at me at him, do not give me the attitude.
I'm gonna
up on my
apologize for
officer
that.
on his side
Could you
like
just
that
go
again,
so that I can
I'm
get
a
out of the
pepper
situation?
spray. You understand?
Okay. Looking at this right now, till now, for 2 minutes, what I see is these 2 guards are a little bit too much. What I can tell, they're a little bit too much. They're a little bit too strict, I think so, on him. And that guy's, after he got into vehicle, he was being kind of respect. He was like, he was kind of calmed down, okay? Not like before when he was outside of vehicle. And he was like, just move the vehicle. I just want to get out of this situation, you know? So just move the, and he's like, don't give me attitude. No. He's like, okay. I'm not doing anything like that. Just move the vehicle so I can leave. So right now he's going to move the vehicle, I hope. And nothing, I know he will get shot, but whatever, man. I did not wanted
The
him to
guard
get
eventually
shot, though.
moved his vehicle so Freddie could leave. But this was just the beginning of the volatile incidents between Freddie and the Cornerstone security guards. In January 2021, Freddie was once again approached by 2 guards. They saw that he had collected more pallets and
Oh, so he came back again next year. So before the video was in 2020, if I remember, and this is, he came back again in 2021.
had left his red and black truck out front while he went inside
Yeah,
the
same
store.
truck.
All right. We can wait here.
Out on this,
Yeah.
okay? Because I know we've had this problem with them before, doing this. So
Yeah.
I think it's time to boot him out.
So you just take the pallets
Because
and
we keep telling him.
Are you saying you're excluding
those
him?
don't want him to
Yeah.
take it.
Okay.
Because I know that in the past we've told him not to do that. We
Uh-huh.
keep telling people not to do that. So the other guys have been excluded now.
Yep.
Figure he's excluded.
Yep. Man, you're not supposed to take pallets.
Look at all those towels.
I know.
While the guards waited for Freddie to come to his vehicle, they took a look at how many pallets he'd taken. While they seemed to be under the impression that Freddie didn't have permission to take the pallets, this wasn't the case.
We're going to tell him, take those pallets, take them off site, And don't come back until January, what's today, 15th?
Yep, January 15th, 2020.
Don't come until next year.
That's right.
Freddie had been collecting pallets from Lowe's for a few months at that point.
I know you've kind of had trouble with them in the past, haven't you, a little bit? You know?
He doesn't, yeah. We've spoken at Kirby Avenue a couple times. He really doesn't like us.
Well, he's not going to like us right now.
Nope.
But
yeah, no. I'd rather do a show of force on this guy than not.
It was at this moment that Freddie exited the store.
Okay, he's here.
So, we see that you're taking pallets.
Yeah, assistant talk manager.
Okay, so here's the problem. It's a property rule violation. So this has nothing to do with Lowe's.
Okay.
We are gonna ask you to go ahead, take these pallets off for now, but the problem is because of multiple property rule violations in the past with other people doing it, we're having to enforce it to the point that we're not gonna let you back onto Delta Park Center property for the next year. Okay?
Oh, I'm not allowed right now?
Yeah, we're gonna ask you to leave. Like I said, you can take these pallets, but yeah, we can't have you back on Delta Park Center property for the next year.
Whatever. Take it up with Lowe's.
What was that?
Take it up with Lowe's.
No, sir. You can take it up with the property owner of Delta Park Center.
With Brian.
Knew him by name. Okay.
While this incident ended without issue, things would only escalate from here. What no one could have predicted was just how explosive things would become. On April 19th, Freddie was once again stopped by a security guard while he was behind Lowe's, about to collect more pallets.
Oh, okay, Freddie, you gotta calm down, buddy. You gotta calm down with collecting those pallets. They have told you 2 times already. I'm sure they have told you more than 2 times already that you cannot come to this property and get the pallets. I mean, he's doing something wrong at this point for sure, you know. It's not just the officer before I was blaming, like they are being too strict. But for now, I would say they gave him many warnings. He should stop. He needs to stop.
No, you leave this property now.
You leave the property now.
No.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, turn around. I'm going to put you under arrest.
No, you're not.
You want to bet?
No.
You are under arrest now.
No, I'm not.
No, Freddie.
I just came out of the office.
Nope.
Yeah.
What I feel like he's taking the pallets and he have some guy in there or manager or someone he's talking to and telling them, oh, can I take some pallets? I guess they are telling him, oh, you can take them, it's okay. But when he comes out and the security people are like, oh, nah, what are you doing? You cannot take the pallets, you know? Like, it's just...
You are trespassed from the Delta Park property.
Yeah, he was trespassed for 1 year.
I just came out of the...
I don't care.
Well, go deal with them.
I'm not. I'm dealing with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm not under arrest.
You will be here in a second.
What's your name and ID number?
You don't need it.
So I don't even know you're a legitimate security officer.
I am a legitimate security officer.
How do I know?
Because
trust me, bro. He's saying just trust me.
You're right, I can, but I work for Delta Park.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You work for TMT.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
It is.
They don't.
You are not allowed to be here. It's not working. You are not allowed to be here.
Whatever.
You need to leave now.
Just go talk to management.
No, I'm not going to.
An incident report from a week before this footage reveals that a security guard spoke to
The manager for Lowe's confirmed that the company Freddie works for is contracted to pick up their pallets. Freddie did have a business card from Pacific Pallet and had showed me and the manager. See, that's what I thought. Lowe's manager had told me that when Pacific Pallet picks up pallets that they are supposed to have a logo on sides of the vehicle. Manager of Lowe's confirmed the company Freddie works for.
the Lowe's manager.
So the thing right here is they have hired a company to pick up the pallets, but the company have a logo on their car. But when this guy comes out to pick up the pallets, he looks like a normal dude. He doesn't look like from some company. His car don't have logo. He's, you know, I feel like they have, you know, whole uniform on. And this guy looks like a random guy, you know, just random guy coming to pick up a pallet. So they're like, yeah, you gotta go. But this guy's like, no, I won't go. You can go talk to
manager and confirmed that the company Freddie worked for was actually contracted to pick up the pallets. Freddie even showed the business card to the guard and the manager. The report claimed that the pallets were supposed to be picked up in a truck with the company logo, which Freddie's truck didn't have.
Yeah.
Regardless, it seemed like the guards knew he had permission from Lowe's to be there, and yet were still telling him to leave.
Okay, whatever.
He's right somewhere. He's not fully wrong.
As soon as I'm done.
No,
You don't even know the rules.
I do.
Yeah.
You are trespassed from this property.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Stalemate. If you're not arresting me,
You want to bet?
back off.
You want to bet? Go ahead. I got the same thing you do.
Yeah, well then back off.
No, not going to.
According to the report later filed after this dispute, the guard claimed that Freddie had a small can of pepper spray in his left hand. However, the footage shows that the can appears to be in his right hand. The guard stated that he then pulled out his own pepper spray for self-defense.
You're not arresting me.
You want to bet?
Come talk to management.
No, I'm not going to. It's time for you to leave.
Freddie then began walking
What a
back
weird
towards
situation,
Lowe's.
dude.
It's time for you to leave. You are trespassed from this property.
You're going to be the next one to trespass.
No, actually, I'm not. I need you out here now, please. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with that. I need you out here. Can you call the police then?
What?
Yeah.
So this guy's calling a backup.
I'm gonna be arresting Freddie here.
They'll take care of it.
Yep. I need PD out here now. I'm behind Lowe's. Yeah.
While Freddie headed into Lowe's to get management, the security guard aired his grievances to a bystander.
He's trespassed from the property and he knows it. So
Anybody knows the rules, it's you.
he's not gonna come back here without police. So
He's got to come back to this sometime.
I'll tow it. Watch me.
Oh, the police is here?
Stubborn.
Oh no, this is what he does.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
The incident report from that day states that the Lowe's management did ultimately ask Freddie to leave, but said that they would figure everything out so he could get pallets later.
Okay.
It appears that despite the security guards trespassing Freddie, the Lowe's management still expected him to come and pick up pallets. This would become very important.
So what I feel like is they don't have the Lowe's management and the parking police don't have the connection. Lowe's management is saying, okay, you can come and do it. But police is like, no, you cannot do it. But he's like, okay, go talk to them. They're like, no, we're not going to talk to them. We run this shit, you know. And you got to talk to us. What we say, you do that, you know. So it's not, they have some issue, you know. Like, it's all over the place. One person is saying him to do it. The other person is saying no. Then he's saying, okay, what do you want me to do? I mean, I have to take it because the managers told me to. I can take the pallets. But the police out here says, the guard says, no, you cannot. You are trespassed. Like, he cannot enter, but I mean, it's all over the place. I don't know.
Later, the report also claimed that Freddie was trespassed on April 12th for allegedly stealing pallets, while other footage showed him being told he was initially trespassed in January. More discrepancies would come up soon. While the continued clashes between Freddie and the security guards were certainly distressing, things would only intensify from here. Once again, Freddie was approached by two guards, this time while he was in the front parking lot at Lowe's.
Okay, this time he's not taking the pallets.
Property. You need to get off the property. Go. You want to play that game? Okay. You can be here. You did nothing. You can't be here. Yes, you have. You've been excluded from Delta Park property for 1 year. You're now trespassing, sitting in the property.
For what violation?
You are not supposed to be on Delta Park property.
For what violation?
One, you've helped somebody get away from stealing. We have that documented. You
Oh.
took your pallets. We have that documented.
I did not know that.
On camera several times.
They have never.
We have you documented. You're not a vendor. We've already talked to him. We've already talked to him. So either you need to leave or you go in handcuffs. You decide. You want to play that game? Okay, get out. Okay. Then,
So this guy gonna shoot him?
Officer. Officer. What's up? I gave you my name. Yep.
We have bolos out even for you. So
The security guards did in fact have a bee on the lookout for Freddie. The bolo shared with the Cornerstone security guards stated he has attempted to state he is an approved vendor for Lowe's. Regardless if he is or isn't, he is not allowed in Delta Park Center. Notably, while the bolo says that Freddie can be hostile, it clearly states that he's not known to be combative. The bolo also directs the guards to place him in custody if he does not comply with orders to leave the property.
Okay.
Everything came to a head on May 29th, 2021.
So he's under the radar. So like right now, he should not be anywhere near to Lowe's parking lot or anywhere around there, you know, because he's trespassed and they don't want him anywhere around them. So yeah, but what he's doing there, parking and sitting there, of course is not right. As they're asking him nicely, I guess, to leave, he should leave and he shouldn't come back again. But which I feel like he is gonna come back again multiple times.
Lot with plans to look at flowers with his wife.
Okay.
Within 30 seconds of parking, and before the couple had time to walk away from their truck, they were approached by a Cornerstone vehicle.
There we
go.
The
security guard stopped partially in front of Freddie's truck, and an altercation immediately began, one so dramatic that witnesses nearby started filming. 28-year-old Logan Gimble, the Cornerstone security guard, confronted Freddie and Carrie, telling Freddie that he was under arrest for trespassing. Freddie apparently argued that Logan had no authority to arrest him. While this part of the argument wasn't filmed, Logan turned on his body cam soon after, capturing the rest of the harrowing incident.
Off my property. You know you've been trespassed. You know you're not supposed to be
Why
here.
he's back again, man? Dude, just leave.
You refusing to leave my property?
Oh my god.
I told you to leave property. I told you to leave property. You've been trespassed and warned multiple times.
I called the police.
What the hell?
Get the out the vehicle now! You already tried to hit me once! You move this vehicle again, I will fire!
Logan immediately shot 4 times into the windshield of the truck, fatally wounding Freddie.
Okay, wounding Freddie.
I told you to stop it! Do not angle the vehicle at me! Call the authorities now!
Oh God!
I told you not to move the vehicle! I told you!
You called 911 right now! Oh my God! You oh my God!
You already tried to hit me with the vehicle once! And that is assault! You also used pepper spray!
What the hell? So this is someone else, just stranger filming it.
All of this occurred in less than a minute after Logan turned on his body cam. In the immediate aftermath, a witness to the horrific event called 911.
I think I just witnessed a killing.
Alright, Betty, alright, got it.
The security guard just shot my husband! Oh! Oh! Freddie! 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 Oh my God, you killed him, you
I told you, he tried to hit me!
Why'd you shoot him?
Because he tried to hit me with a vehicle! That is assault with a deadly weapon!
Can you call 911? You killed my husband!
I mean, I feel bad for the woman, dude. But I don't know. Freddy he was getting a little too much, dude.
Are you on the authorities with them right now?
I'm on 911 right now.
Told them that he's been trespassed multiple times.
I watched you.
Okay.
We all watched you. Yes, he's shot. Yes, we definitely. I see blood. Yes.
He's bleeding out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they want me to render aid? I don't know what to do at this point.
You want security to render aid?
I can feel a shake. I can feel kind of fear. Or I can feel the, you know, what did I do? What should I do to him? You know, like kind of, you know, suspense. I don't know what to say. Like the guy voice has changed a little bit. He's kind of, you know, like he's.
On medical. What do you want him to do?
I'm right here standing by. My camera's on. Everything's been recorded.
Yes, he just shot my husband. Oh my God.
His wife
She's hysterical and rightfully so.
Yes. He told me.
Yes.
He's been told you trespassed multiple times.
I shot him 4 times because he tried to hit me with the vehicle.
So who's this guy?
They're on their authorities with him right now. He locked his door. He tried to hit me and pin me between the vehicle.
Ma'am, do you have a key to get in the car?
Yeah.
You can get in from the passenger side, right?
Give me a key.
It's open from passenger side.
This is open.
Is it difficult to open?
Right away, Logan begins repeating his version of events, but there are some key specifics in his story that will be challenged later.
He pulled his gun and he said, "Stop, or I'm going to shoot you." And the guy tried to run him over again.
He tried 2 separate times.
Yeah, I know. And he's got it all on his camera. Take care of your husband.
He also attempted to pepper spray me.
He what?
He also attempted to pepper spray.
Yeah, he did.
Get in.
Oh, is that what that was? He shot out the window?
Yep.
Notably, Logan doesn't
Damn,
mention that he first
lady
pushed a
saw
bottle of
everything,
pepper
huh?
spray into the partially open back window of the Nelson's truck and attempted to spray the couple.
He's been trespassed by me, every security member on my team. He's been trespassed by the police, and he's been trespassed by the owner of Delta Park.
So, did you hear all that?
And he continues to come on property.
Okay.
While they wait for the police and ambulance to arrive, Logan makes a few questionable comments, seemingly talking to himself.
Really?
God, I did not think I'd have to do that. Where's their...
Yeah, that's what I thought too, buddy. That's what I thought too. I feel like that was a little too much. Saying that he's just a security guard, you know, he's not even police, like a police department. He's just a security guard who just, you know, keeps the kind of, I guess, parking lot safe and stuff all outside the Lowe's, you know. But yeah, I also think he did not need to do that. I think so. After second time he tried to hit him, I feel like he was trying to leave. He was leaving, but whatever. Let's see.
They're gonna sympathize with the victim.
I think his wife is on the phone screaming.
Damn, this
I know
bad.
you're trying to help.
I just want to make sure that if there's anything I can't do to help.
They're apparently 2 paramedics. This is out of my scope.
Understood.
Tried to pin me between the vehicle right here, and then tried to hit me right here again.
About 5 minutes after the shooting, officers arrive on the scene.
Security guard is fully
I don't know
shocked.
what you need me to do. This is the first time I've ever
I can
had to
tell
do
the
this.
voice.
Okay.
He's shocked, like he's like, what did I do?
I had to discharge my firearm.
Logan claimed he was the site supervisor responsible for all of Delta Park. He then told officers that Freddy had attempted to hit and pin him between his own security vehicle and his truck. The officers instruct Logan to call his supervisor, and he once again relays the same story, this time emphasizing a notable detail.
He angled the car for me and tried to floor the gas, and that's when I fired.
In the middle of the officers checking Freddy for signs of life, Logan makes this request.
Is there a way I can get tomorrow off? So I can, you know, process what the I just did.
I can also tell this
Okay.
guy.
I know we're tight, but
This guy really, you know, shot, like used a pistol first time at someone for like, I don't know about training or all that, but I can tell this is kind of first time he shot someone, some person, some human being. as his job, on his job. He's fully shocked, dude.
A few
And
minutes
I would
later,
be too,
an
man.
ambulance also arrives.
Freddie, I love you!
Eventually, an officer guides Logan to sit in the back of a police vehicle.
I did not think I'd have to do that today.
After leaving Logan alone for 5 minutes, the officers return to collect his firearm.
Hey, bud.
How's it going?
Go ahead and step out of the car. Is that cool enough back there for you?
It is a little warm, but it's all right.
Okay. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna take your firearm. You don't have to touch it, okay? Yep. We're just gonna wait for the detectives and stuff. So it's just kind of protocol when somebody's in the back. So it doesn't say you're in trouble or anything like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of the process. There's a weird thing with my DPST. I got armed during the whole COVID thing. I mailed my stuff off, and I have yet to get my actual card.
Don't worry about it.
But I do have the gold paper or the yellow paper.
Armed annual renewal training. Must complete marksmanship and annual training.
It was issued
don't worry about it.
Is lost.
As it would turn out, this was an issue that Logan would need to worry about. The day after the shooting, he was brought in for a formal interview where he was read his Miranda rights and agreed to speak with officers. He tells them that he was in the Air Force for 6 years. He was then asked to describe some of the things he dealt with working as a security guard.
So would you say that you've been able to resolve a lot of situations using just either verbally saying stuff to people or
de-escalation? Usually it's a lot of time it's, you know, just being calm, rational. But if you're talking about the individual I dealt with, he's been a problem for us for a really long time. I was going out, driving around, doing my patrols, and this guy, his name's Freddie, he's been trespassed from our property before. He's been trespassed by me, he's been trespassed by the security team, he's been formally trespassed. I think the police, we had to get the police involved at one point, and they went over there and formally trespassed him. And then he was trespassed again by the owner of Delta Park, because how the whole incident started was like months back. My guys were chasing a shoplifter out of, it's either Marine Fishermen's or Dick's. I think it was Marines actually. The dude stole a bunch of like knives and other tools. This guy, Freddie, drove by, opened up his car and let the dude hop in that we were chasing and then peeled off with him. And so that's why we know that's where the trespass started.
Along with the other security guards, Logan had several prior verbal disputes with Freddie and had banned him from public areas about a month before the shooting.
He would go into the back of Lowe's and he would steal a bunch of pallets from them because he has a little pallet company. But they had no formal agreement with him at all. He had no okay from the manager. I went in and verified with him.
Carrie Nelson, Freddie's wife of 30 years, was interviewed the same day she witnessed her husband being shot, and she told a very different story than Logan.
Really?
But security has a personal beef with us. It says that we're stealing them, but we have permission, so they've been harassing us for like a month and a half now.
Mark Wilkins, the property manager of TMT Development, which managed the Delta Park Center, stated in an email that Freddie was not an approved vendor authorized to remove pallets. He also said that he spoke to Freddie and told him he was not approved, but that he was only trespassed from private property owned by the landlord, not from public areas. In contrast, Logan claimed he'd banned Freddie from public areas about a month before the shooting.
Everybody, most of the managers know us in there.
So you have a contract with Lowe's to take the spare pallets and use them for your own?
No, we sell them.
You sell them? Yeah. Okay. Where's the contract at? Do you have that with you, or is it?
We just, it's just a verbal.
Verbal contract. Do you know who you have the verbal contract with at Lowe's?
She works in the back. I don't remember her name.
Adding to the confusion, police spoke with Lori Sugarbeer, the receiving manager at Lowe's.
Whoa, what a
I was
name.
not here the day it happened. I had no idea what happened, but I dealt with this for I want to say at least a month before the incident even happened. And I was working with TMT, or trying to, emailing TMT saying, hey, this is the person, I want Freddie Nelson here to pick up our slag pallets. They're trash to us. We don't ever do an official business, contract.
Okay.
But we do try to find someone who can come and pick up our pallets. So that's the gist of what I was trying to get TMT to authorize, because I know we've been rounds with security here saying we can't have anybody back here. And I'm like, well, you're impacting
Bro, this
my
case
business.
is all over the place, man.
I had emailed TMT, and a week later I emailed them saying, look, we're having issues with Freddie and this security group because whatever, I have no idea. And every time I dealt with them, they were seriously over-aggressive with Freddie because he was literally just standing there with me, and I was having a business conversation with him. And they would just zoom up and be like, you have to get off this property right now, bye. And I'm like, hey, we're just trying to get this resolved. And every single time, Ryan, I was like, why are you guys just attacking this guy?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
There was no formal agreement. It was just sort of like you had identified Freddie as a person that you were willing to let take the pallets from the back of the store. Okay. And that's sort of your responsibility in some way, is to manage the pallets not being there anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I manage all the trash here.
And how many times do you think that you were with Freddie when Cornerstone Security had contacted him?
At least 3 times.
Did you tell them that it was fine for him to be there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I told him, I said, no, you have to understand, I'm working with Freddie. I have been working with Freddie. I've done before this all happened, before even the first interaction with them.
In her interview, Lori
Bro, like, this is all over the place, first of all. And second of all, as I said in the video before, like, Freddie did not had, like, there's not, like, there's no link up of conversation from Lowe's and the security guards, okay? Security guard don't want him, Lowe's want him. But as she said, she made a really good point here that they were just attacking that guy for some reason, dude, for no reason. Like, he would be talking with him about, finding a solution to this problem, and they would just come out of nowhere and start attacking this guy that he have to get off the property. So the security want him off the property, but Lowe's don't want him off the property. Lowe's want him to take the pallets. The property don't want him to take the pallet. So he just got mushed between both of them, dude. And from his perspective, he's like, okay, whatever. Like, I have permission from Lowe's. You guys are, just talking. You guys want me off the property. You cannot arrest me because I have permission from them. But the security is like, no, we don't care about what they say. You need to listen to what we say. Like...
Also added
like
this.
It's not
Was there ever an issue with Freddie stealing pallets from you guys that you know of?
No.
Okay,
no.
so
Absolutely not. Every time I authorized him to take the ones that because he was there. And I'm like, hey, can you just take these 30?
We started getting on to him about it, like, you're trespassed, you're supposed to leave. And so what he would do is he would just come on our property and sit in his car and just puddle around because he knows he's not supposed to be there, but we can't do anything when he's in his car.
We've never had not even a piece of paper saying we've been trespassed. We've never had a date of when we've been trespassed. We have no idea when we've been trespassed.
So they never gave them like actual paper, When you get trespassed, you have to sign a paper from that company you're getting trespassed from. And you have to sign it which says that you agree that you won't come to that property again until whatever the date is mentioned on that paper. Like,
it's unclear
it doesn't
if
make
Freddie had
sense,
actually
dude.
been given a formal
He
trespass
shouldn't have
order.
done that.
Regardless, Logan explained his version
Logan
of
is
events
messed
for the
up.
day of the shooting.
I was driving by, I saw his car pull onto our property, so I go over there like, hey man, you need to leave. You're not supposed to be here. Like, I don't know how many times I have to tell you. He gets out of his car, I get out of turn my camera on and get out of my passenger side or my driver's side door. I was like, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
He's telling his story the same day.
You're not
He
supposed
shot
to be
him.
here. And he looked at me and was pretty much like, you.
He pulled in front of us and blocked us. He told us that we have to get off the property.
And who's he?
The security guy.
The
Do you know
Logan.
his name?
No.
Can you describe him for me?
He has dark hair. He's an asshole. We've had quite a few runs with him.
Yeah, this guy.
And I called him an asshole. And then I'm calling the cops because I'm sick of this bullshit with you guys. Guys are harassing us all the time. And he said, I'm going to mace you.
Okay, that's the
Fred
pepper
got out
spray.
of the car. And he said, put your hands behind your back. Freddie said, yeah, right. And got back in the car and grabbed his mace.
But if he would have just gotten into his car and just left, I would have left it at that.
Investigators asked Logan to clarify why the situation escalated so quickly.
He was reaching for something inside. Okay. I didn't know what it was. I know that he's...
Really? Why he haven't mentioned this yet? The whole video had not said a single thing about he was reaching for something, that's why he shot him. before he was saying just, oh, he tried to pin me between the two vehicles. That's why I shot him. He tried to, you know, pin me between both of them twice. He tried to run me over with the vehicle twice. That's why I shot him. But now a new thing comes up that he was reaching for something. That's why I shot him.
Made threats against us multiple times before, and I didn't want him pulling a firearm when I was by the side of the vehicle, so that's why I sprayed into it.
Okay. And what was your hope to do when you, I mean, what was your intent when you sprayed in there? What were you?
Protect my safety.
Okay.
Like I said, I didn't, cars are dangerous.
Did Freddie have a weapon on him? I'm just asking because I need to.
Yeah, he had his mace, but I don't think he had a chance to even fire it.
Mace, so some...
So Freddie had some pepper spray as well?
Yeah.
Did he have a knife or a gun or anything like that?
No.
So just a pepper spray.
The main points of contention were the brief moments before Logan fired, and this time, when he tells the story, he includes something new.
And I was going to step like towards my car this way so he could, I thought he was just going to drive out this way. So I start walking this way. He angles the hood of the car towards me, trying to pin me in between his truck and my patrol vehicle, but I stepped to my right and he narrowly missed.
You said he angled his tires towards you.
He turned the whole car and went forward towards me.
And you were able to step out of the way and avoid being hit, or were you hit by the car?
I think, I don't know, I think he might have like tabbed my hip, or like I felt something push up against my hip.
They don't have the video from Lowe's security camera outside.
Yet at the scene, Logan clearly states something that contradicts his new story.
You already tried to hit me once!
Did your vehicle strike the security guard at any point?
No. I don't think so. No.
While it's unclear if Freddie's truck actually hit Logan, he can be seen in the footage briefly touching the vehicle with his hand.
This one I feel like
however, the most important piece of Logan's story was something he mentioned quickly in interrogation.
Like I heard the engine start to rev and then that's when I fired. Okay. 4 shots into the left side or right side.
Despite his claim the engine revved, the truck doesn't seem to move before Logan fired.
Yeah, that's what I also noticed. Like, it wasn't like the truck started to come at him and then he shot. It's like, truck was still there. It wasn't moving. Like, it didn't come at him at all. And he still shot. You know, it's not like he almost ran him over and he shot and truck stopped. Like, he shot him while it was just parking, I think so.
Logan's first shot was almost simultaneous with the truck beginning to move.
Get the out the vehicle now! You already tried to hit me once! You move this vehicle again, I will fire!
Okay, now he backs up.
Just walk me through what your concerns were, because
my personal safety.
Yeah,
100%.
Okay.
This job is not worth my life at $18 an hour.
Sure.
So I'm going to do everything I can to make sure I go home. But at the end of the day, I also don't want to have to send somebody else more or less home in a body bag.
Notably, Cornerstone's use of force policy states that, quote, nothing in this policy requires an officer to retreat or be exposed to possible physical injury before applying reasonable force. The autopsy revealed that Freddie was shot in the head, the left of his chest, his right shoulder, and in his thoracic vertebrae.
Damn.
He died at the scene.
Oh, man.
Were you scared? Were you? Or were you?
Damn, that guy shot him everywhere, dude.
I wouldn't really say I was scared, but that's only simply because of my military background and all my training and stuff like that.
While Logan had completed his armed security training through DPSST, Oregon's Department of Public Safety Standards and Training, he didn't have formal certification as an armed security guard. This meant that he was not licensed to carry a firearm at the time of the shooting. The Cornerstone Security Group later admitted that along with Logan, 2 more of their security guards weren't certified but were carrying firearms. Logan wasn't charged for Freddie Nelson's death until December 2021, more than 6 months after the shooting. At trial, Logan claimed it was self-defense and that after the truck struck him, he got tunnel vision and didn't have the ability to recognize an alternative action to deadly force. Logan was eventually found guilty of second-degree murder, unlawful use of a weapon, and 2 counts of second-degree unlawful use of mace. He was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years.
Sheesh.
Following this, Carrie Nelson filed a $25 million civil lawsuit for wrongful death and negligence against the owners of the property and Cornerstone Security Group. It appears the case is still ongoing.
Oh, I wanted to know if she won or lost or what. I hope she wins. But damn, bro, this thing was all over the place, dude. This, like, really sad overall, dude. Really sad for real. Like, I also feel like the whole Lowe's and this property management had a big role in this too. Of course, Logan did. Like, he shouldn't have done that, first of all. And Freddy was trespassed. As I have told in the middle of the video, like, he was trespassed by the security but not trespassed by the Lowe's. And he was like, you know, it was the like, and security wasn't listening to Lowe's management that okay, he's okay, you can let him take the pellets. But security was like, no, we told you to do not come here many times, so next time you come here it's gonna be a big problem. So that's what happened, and he got shot and he died, dude. He got shot in the freaking head. And yeah, I mean, I don't think so he needed to shoot, man. He did not need. I get it if he's saying all the self-defense and all that, or he was about to pin him between the two vehicles, but overall he did not need to shoot him. He could have tased, or I know he was in the car and you know all that, but he could have done something else. Or I feel like if he would have scared him for a few more seconds or minutes, he would have left him, left the parking lot, I feel like. But yeah, I mean, he was ongoing problem for the security, but he was not a problem for the Lowe's to pick up those pallets. So it was like not the communication problem was here between Lowe's and the security. Lowe's need to tell that this guy is okay, he cannot be trespassed, you cannot trespass him because we want him to pick up the pallets. But security don't care about Lowe's. They are like, what we say, you have to do that, you have to follow that. And that guy shot him, killed him, went into the jail. At the end of the day, kind of, you can say it is a horrifying turn. Like, this story really took a horrifying turn, dude. And really feel bad for his wife. Her name was Carrie Nelson. And yeah, dude, damn, sad. RIP to the guy.